Hi guys, it's me, Rusty 78609, and I'm cruising down Interstate 10 in West Texas, USA, on my way to my camping area in New Mexico. I'm going to spend the night tonight in Van Horn, Texas at a Motel 6. Got a pretty good deal on it, but anyway, where we are right now on Interstate 10 is, we're about 100 miles from Fort Stockton, Texas. We're past Ozona, Texas. I don't know how far, but we're about 100 miles approximately from Fort Stockton, Texas, which is way out in West Texas. And what you're seeing, all this mesquite-looking brush, that's about all there is out here for about 400 or 500 miles. I mean, from my house to El Paso, Texas, I live in Central Texas, and from my house to El Paso, Texas is 600 miles. And so what I do is I take a big bite out of it by going to Van Horn, Texas, which is only about 150 miles from, probably 150 miles from El Paso, spend the night, and then from Van Horn I can drive to where I want to go camp the first night in New Mexico, elevation about 7,000 feet near the Continental Divide. It's called Batil, B-A-T-I-L, New Mexico. There's a Bureau of Land Management campground there called Daddle Wells. It's not much. There's no hookups of any kind for you RVers, but for camping, that sign just said Fort Stockton, 129 miles. But anyway, for you guys that are just tent camping or RV camping or car camping, places like that are really nice. And the Daddle Wells campground is okay. It's really inexpensive, I think, for regular people under the age of 60 or 62, whatever age the cutoff is. I think it's like $7 a night. For me, I get half off at all national parks because I've got one of their senior passes. I think you pay $10 for the senior pass, and it's good for the rest of your life. But as you can see, straight ahead here, there's nothing out here, folks. Nothing. You can't. There's no radio, no AM or FM radio. Now, cell phone signal is pretty good right along the interstate. Most of the way. There are some blank areas, but not many. They cover the interstate pretty good. But anyway, at these campgrounds that I'm going to, like Daddle Wells, I'm not too sure they have cell phone reception there. Then I'm going to go to Blue Water Lake State Park, and it's only about a two and a half hour drive from Daddle Wells, and I'm not sure if they have cell phone reception either. But be that as it may, I'm going to do videos as we go, or as I go. It's just me, myself, and I. I feel like there's a crowd in the car. I've been singing to myself, talking to myself. I tried to find a radio station. I've got a CD I was listening to, but I've heard that it's just instrumentals. I've heard them so many times I can play them in my sleep. But be that as it may, folks, it's a nice day, and the temperature right now where I am, according to my Prius temperature gauge, says outside 86 degrees, which is not bad. The elevation of Fort Stockton, Texas is about 3,000 feet. Elevation of Van Horn is 4,000 feet, just a little over 4,000 feet. I was planning on going to Guadalupe Mountains National Park to camp, but it's just too hot, and I don't like to run. I know you can run the air conditioner in the Prius. I've done it many times. I just don't like to. I don't know why. It doesn't hurt the car. It doesn't hurt anything, and I don't know. It's just one of those things. I'd rather just not run it. So I'm gonna stay one night in a Motel 6, pay 40 or 50 bucks, whatever it was total. It gave me a pretty good discount for senior citizen. And but anyway, I got everything loaded. I'm on the road. Everything worked out as far as I know. I didn't forget anything, and that's always my biggest worry. Because even though I make checklists, you can walk out and forget the most obvious thing. When you're my age, if you don't have a checklist, you are deep crap. So anyway, what else can I tell you? I'm trying to pass some time here, but I'm thinking of things I can say. What else? Oh, that clicking noise you hear is it's the holder. It rattles a little bit, and I've tried everything to stop it. I put a little oil around it, tape some places, and it just doesn't. I'm not sure why. But anyway, I'm going to upload this video today, and then I may do one at the Motel 6. But I also, for you guys that are following this trip, I started a playlist, and it'll be, I think it's On the Road again, or On the Road, Camping on the Prius. Can't remember my own title, but I've only got 2 playlists. One of them is Camping in the Prius, so it'll be the other one. And also, for me, doing these videos, regardless of the views, etc., it's actually like a video journal of my trip, so that a few weeks or months from now, whenever I get the urge, I can go to my own YouTube channel and watch my trip, watch some of it anyway. So, having said all that happiness, you know, the speed limit on this section of Interstate 10 is 80 miles an hour. 80. And I'm driving 75 right now. And you'd think I was parked sometimes. I mean, the cars just come by. They got to be going 90. It always makes me wonder if they posted a speed limit sign that said speed limit 190 miles an hour. 190. What would people do? I mean, you got to know there's going to be people they got to exceed it, because there are people that just have to exceed the speed limit, no matter what's posted. You got me? And so if it was 190, that would put a lot of strain on them. That would put a lot of strain. I don't know of any. Well, there may be some cars that could probably do that. I don't know. But anyway, this is West Texas, USA, and this is July the 11th, 2016. My name is Rusty. My YouTube channel is Rusty78609. And for all you people that have subscribed, don't think I don't appreciate it. I do. And I'll try to do some things occasionally that will be of interest to you. I know driving down the Interstate 10 in West Texas is just exciting as hell, isn't it? I mean, look at all this stuff to see. Nothing. And I'm telling you, there's 600 miles of this out here. I mean, that's just on Interstate 10. And if you get off of it, east and west, same thing. I mean, there's no town. Over on my right, you probably can't see it. Maybe you may have seen it earlier. There is a little RV park on the right-hand side. That place has been there for years. Right now, it's virtually vacant. And the reason is the oil boom busted. And when it busted, he busted. But he's been through this many times. They've had booms and busts, oil booms and busts in Texas probably 10 times in my lifetime. And before that they had them. So it's always gone up and down. And it's just a boom and bust industry. And for those people that are in it, I think it's kind of like working for a circus or a carnival. Once you're in it, you just can't hardly get out of it. But be that as it may, thumbs up to you guys. And carpe diem, adios, bye-bye.